Would you rather me go back to smoking? Do you want to drive kids to smoking regular cigarettes? That's what they're going to do. Kids are going to not have access to a flavored vape pen in their spare time. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go down to the 7-Eleven and they're going to ask Joe Blow from the steel mill to buy him a pack of cigarettes. I'll buy you one. Or can you buy me a beer and a pack of cigarettes? That's what's going to happen. It's just silly. Put more things into place that make them be 18 or 21. Punish them accordingly if they get caught smoking. But you know what? Don't punish the entire country for it. That's doggone it. It just seems that's what Democrats want to do on a regular basis. All right, so let's go back to the Daily Drift. And if you're not going to the Daily Drift, www.thedailydrift.com, news, conservative news aggregate website. And I make no bones about it. I'm not a journalist. I'm a propagandist. I'm trying to fight the liberal media. So am I a little slanted? Yes, I am. And I make no bones about it. It was a story we put on. Turkey vows to escalate military action after 33 of its soldiers die in a Syrian strike by Russia. We had kind of thought, at least I did, based on material I've been reading over the last 6 months, that Turkey and Russia were kind of working a little hand in hand. There was a little something going on there, which is odd, which Turkey is part of NATO, so it kind of puts them on the outs a little bit, that they were working together. But sure enough, you were seeing it. But now all of a sudden, we're seeing some oddities going on in Syria. We've pulled back a little bit, which is a good thing, right? So we're not in the middle of this fest, Scheisse fest here as we've got it. Turkey vowed Friday to escalate actions in Syria's Idlib province after 33 of its soldiers were killed in an airstrike that it blamed on Syria, as the risk of a major military confrontation between Russia and Turkey in the region increased sharply. Russia, which said its air force was not operating the area of the attack, accused Turkey of breaching a 2018 ceasefire deal, which limited the deployment of Turkish troops to observation points in the region. So Russia's saying, it wasn't us. Well, probably not you, but probably a Russian plane, maybe with a Syrian pilot. Is that what you're telling us? Vladimir Putin and Turkish President Erdogan spoke by phone today, Friday, and said they'll meet and they'll try and work it out. But it kind of reinforces to me that we made the right decision in pulling out of Syria, at least to the extent that we have, reduced our population of military people in the region, and I think that's good. It's not our fight, so we need to kind of stay out of that. So it's something to keep an eye on there in the Middle East as we're paying attention to everything nothing but the coronavirus. And the last thing I want to hit today, we're going to keep this a little shorter. A win for the Trump administration in court also this week. A major victory in the continuing fight against lawless sanctuary states and cities. The U.S. Second Circuit Court of Appeals in Manhattan of all places, right, ruled Wednesday that the Trump administration can withhold grants from sanctuary states and cities, overturning a lower court decision. New York City and 7 states had sued the administration, seeking to reverse the Justice Department's announced decision in 2017 affecting the grants. The Justice Department announced that it would withhold grant money from cities and states until they take certain steps to cooperate more fully with federal immigration authorities who are seeking to enforce the nation's immigration laws. So now all these sanctuary cities, sanctuary counties, sanctuary townships, if they want to not cooperate with ICE, they could also end up with not getting. They can end up not getting money that they would normally get, which is a good thing. Carrot and the stick, right? You certainly want to say, if you're not going to follow the rules, I'm not going to give you the money, right? It's the same kind of stuff I do with my kid. You don't want to do your chores, you're not getting any money, you're not getting any presents, you're not getting what. It's carrot and the stick. You can do what you got to do. Because you know what? You're putting Americans at risk. We've seen it over and over. The stories, there's hundreds of them, thousands of them, of illegal aliens, criminals who end up getting arrested, getting released instead of being deported, and then they go out and they commit crimes a second time, a third time, a fourth time. And some of them are pretty hideous. We've heard the horror stories, the rapes, the murders, that sort of thing. So that's a nice win. We'll see if that gets bumped up to another appeal. I'm sure it will. The Democrats seem to be doing this over and over again, trying to stop it. And one of the things that kills me the most is when people say, "Oh, Trump promised to give you the wall, and he's not giving you the wall." Well, how can you get the wall when you're being stopped by the courts, you're being stopped by the Democrats, you're being stopped by the media on a regular basis? What wall we have got done is a miracle we got it done. You know, the Trump administration did win at least the ability to move some of the money from certain military projects to building a wall, which, in my opinion, is a military project. It's securing the border. That's their job, right? Okay, well, we're going to cut a little short today. It's Friday night, and I want to go relax myself. So at least I got one done this week. Yay, go me. And if you want to reach out to me, Gary at thedailydrift.com. I'll get this up on the website hopefully tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I'm tired. And if you have things you want to say, email me, Gary at thedailydrift.com. And make sure you're going to www.thedailydrift.com. It's the news you need to know. I put it out there for you and spread it around. You can even get a free subscription. Just put in your email. I don't track it. And you'll actually get a link mailed to your inbox for you. And so let's finish it off. Make sure, again, www.thedailydrift.com. And stay tuned. So hopefully we'll see you again next week. Take care.